wonderful. Geoff?
Well, Kirk, what would you tell actors? We run across so many people who have gifts, they have ability, they have talent. They know it, and it's been given to them by God. What advice would you give to some of these young people who want to have some of the experiences and the experience that you had? What are they looking at in terms of moral testing, challenges that may either make them or break them?
When people come to me and say, I want to get into show business, how do I make it? My first thought is what you had said earlier. I want to say, run screaming. Run the other direction. Don't move to Los Angeles just because you want to be an actor. Because I find that most people who say, I'm a Christian and I want to move to Hollywood because God's calling me to be an actor or a director, it's usually a guise for, I want to be rich and famous like you, because I think that's going to make me happy and that's going to give me a great life.
Right.
It's usually not the case that God's calling them to Hollywood as much as it is their own ego, their own desires calling them to, be the next American Idol and get discovered.
What is the reality of ego and acting in film? I mean, it seems to me that the issue of ego is enormous when it comes to being in the public light and things like this. What counsel, what observations do you have about that one question, that one issue of ego?
Well, the thing that answered the ego question for me was, I'm part of the ultimate statistic. 10 out of 10 people die, whether I'm famous or not. And when I stand before Almighty God, which could be today, I will not be the celebrity in that relationship. Oh God, what do you want me to do? And the single most important thing for anyone moving into an industry like the Hollywood industry, or if you want to be a lawyer or you want to be in any influential position in the culture, single most important quality, I would say, is the fear of God.
The fear of
God. The fear of God. You don't have the fear of God, you don't stand a chance. Hollywood will shred you. It will eat you alive. It will slowly, subtly seduce you and strip you of all virtue and use you as a piece of meat and bait to attract other people to simply come and spend their money at the altar of the theater and the television, using you as bait. And that's what you're reduced to. Unless you come saying, I fear no one but God, I love no one but God, and God has called me to do great things, and I'm going to lead the charge for Christ in the discipline of acting or directing or producing or writing. God, open doors and close doors, direct my path, and give me the strength and the ability to do something strategic and meaningful to advance your kingdom.